and let it all
I
out.
love it. The iconic horror film franchise Scream is back with its 6th installment. This time, the action moves right here to New York City, where the 4 survivors from the last film move to escape their traumatic memories and unwanted fame. In Scream 6, Melissa Barrera stars as Sam Carpenter, a young woman with a very dark family legacy that haunts her and her younger sister. This clip shows one of the movie's most tense moments. It is Sam trying to escape the infamous Ghostface killer. Watch.
Hey! Don't worry, I got you.
Are you kidding me?
You have a better idea?
No.
Come on, eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me.
No.
I got you, baby. I got you. Come on. Come on.
You want to hold me?
Scream 6 is a production of Paramount Pictures, which, like CBS, is part of Paramount Global. Melissa Barrera joins us now to talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
It
It's
looks
so
so
great
good.
to see you.
Considering all you've been through. It looks so good, Melissa.
Thank you.
So let's talk about Scream. I mean, I've been a fan of this franchise since the beginning, even though, like Tony, I don't like horror movies. But I always liked Scream because of the way it keeps this horror in tongue-in-cheek. So it's one of the most popular film series ever. When you got the script for this one, you were in the last one, what'd you think?
I was anxious to know what was going to happen with my character, and they didn't give us the ending. So
You didn't know the ending?
No, they keep it from us. They only give us the first 70 pages of a script, and then it's not until we're about to shoot the ending that they actually reveal it to us. It's like a little game they like to play with us.
We will also not be revealing.
No, we
the
won't.
ending.
We won't reveal. But what's really cool about Scream is that in this one in particular, what the characters are all telling each other is that anybody could be killed by Ghostface Killer. Because typically you think the heroine's not going to die in this one.
Yeah.
But here, everybody's up for grabs.
Anybody could be the killer, anybody could be the victim.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun of
Exactly.
I don't want to use the word fun, but that's part of the suspense in
Did you have
watching
fun, Gayle?
Well, I watched in the theater by myself with a big
Yeah.
screen. I do not recommend that.
That's
You
terrifying.
need to watch it with people.
Yeah,
need
sorry
to
I
watch
couldn't
it.
be there, Gayle.
Yes, I know.
I was in the building.
Melissa, I
saw you
needed
going to the
someone. I
screening.
needed someone to hold me several times in the movie. Not to mention, I thought a good diaper would work for me right about now. You like this genre. You said that. Melissa told me in the green room she likes being covered with blood, and you said it's a family movie. How so?
Well, this movie, you know, Scream can be very heightened in a lot of ways. There's a lot of chaos and violence, and the Ghostface killer can be ruthless, but he can also be clumsy, and it's a very specific tone. And this specific movie is very grounded in the sister story, in the family aspect
part.
of it all. Yeah. So that's why I mean it's a family movie. It's R-rated. It's not for, I don't know. My cousin lets her 7-year-old twins watch this movie because
should
they're
know.
huge fans. They're huge fans.
Tell your cousin
Yeah.
to stop doing that. But you have to keep secrets too. You don't even share secrets with your husband or your mother about what's going to happen.
I don't tell anyone anything about the movie. First, because if I keep my mouth shut, I know that I'm safer in not revealing to anyone.
Yes.
But I also want them to experience the movie as they watch it because
Yeah.
it's part of the game. It's such an interactive franchise because it's a whodunit.
Yes.
And part of the fun of it is in the audience being like, oh, I think that's the killer. Oh, no, that one. Now I think that person's the killer because they said something shady or they did a weird look. And
Yes.
so it's part of the game that I want them to experience.
Listen,
when
it's
they
a
watch it.
repeated whodunit. It's
Yeah.
not just one thing, it's a repeated
Yeah,
whodunit.
Yeah. It's
All right, so it's a family movie. We've established.
Not for
It's a
7-year-olds, yes.
Yeah.
It's a whodunit.
Yeah.
It's also a horror movie,
Yes.
right? And
He wants to emphasize that it's a horror.
I know.
Well, because my question is, I saw Scream 1, I screamed in it, and I've not screamed since. So for people like me who are horror movie hesitant,
Yeah.
how do you explain the appeal?
So I think Scream is a great entryway into the horror genre because it has jump scares and it can be scary and gory because there's a lot of blood in it, but it's also funny because it's very self-aware.
funny
It's like
things,
poking
yeah.
fun at itself.
There are, yeah.
There are a lot of laugh out loud moments. We had the premiere last night in a full packed theater, and there's so much laughter
Yeah.
too.
True.
There's like a great balance, and there's really light and like heartfelt moments too. It's like a very balanced, dynamic movie.
But also, it's set in New York City. Can we talk about that? Where you see somebody wearing a Ghostface killer mask, brandishing a knife, you're not going to think twice. You're going to be like, I just got to get to work, out of my way.
Yeah, this guy's on my corner all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
So what was it like having New York be a character in this film?
It raises the stakes because this city is what you said, you know, like everyone's kind of doing their own thing, and someone can be dying in the corner and people will be like, get out of my way, you know? Like,
gotta go.
I've had that happen to me. I'm like lost and people are like, can you move? I'm like, sorry.
Yeah,
So-
I'm walking here. Ms.
Yeah.
Ortega said it's one of the best sets, one of the most fun she's ever had on a set. You agree?
I agree.
Because how is making this thing fun for you guys?
Making a horror movie, you wouldn't think this,
Yeah.
and I didn't think it before I joined this franchise. It's the most kid-like fun that you can have while you're acting.
As a kid,
It's like
yeah.
reverting back to when you're 6 or 7 years old. You're pretending to, like, you know, sword fight
Yes.
or, you know, whatever it is that you were doing with your brothers and sisters or cousins or, you know, parents or whatever. And you're covered in blood and sweat and like dirt, and you feel like a warrior. You feel like a survivor.
Our
It's-
warrior.
Yeah,
Our warrior,
yeah, it's
Melissa.
so
We
fun.
love seeing you in this
Hope
film.
you make it, Melissa.
And there are a lot of Easter eggs for the fans.
Yes.
Melissa Barrera, thank you very much. Scream 6 is in theaters this Friday. We're coming back. Stick around.